Yo, what is going on, everybody? I'm here back with another video, and today, so, um, I found this website earlier called Playoff Predictors, and it's where you can go through every single week, pick what team you think is going to win every single game. It'll tell you their records and their division. You can pick playoff games, anything you want. So that's what I'm going to be doing today for this video. I'm going to be going through like 320 games plus playoffs plus the Super Bowl. So it's probably going to be like a 30-minute to an hour-long video. So if you guys stay for the whole thing, thank you so much. And let's go ahead and get right into it. So first game, we all know the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl last year. If you even watch the NFL, then you should know that. The year before that, Patrick Mahomes was one overtime away from going to the Super Bowl. They just lost to the Patriots. Don't know how, because Patriots were, super clutch back then, but last year they just fell apart. So, starting our first game, Kansas City Chiefs versus the Texans. Texans also have Sean Watson, but they don't have a very stacked team. They have a couple star main players, but they just don't have a good overall team. But usually they do good every year. But I'm going first game to Kansas City, starting off 1-0. Next game, the New York Jets and Buffalo Bills. So Buffalo Bills usually are a medium team every single year. They're not usually very good or very trash. They usually go 7-8 usually. No, I keep saying usually. 7-9 probably. That's my prediction for this year. But I'm going for this game at Buffalo Bills because New York Jets usually just are a choking team. So, third game, Indianapolis Colts versus Jacksonville Jaguars. We all know they're in the same division. And Jacksonville Jaguars is just another team that just does medium every single year. And not very good, not very bad. If anything, they do bad. But the Colts always go on the urge of making the playoffs, but they just never do. They're 1 or 2 games away of making the playoffs. But this year, I have them doing good. So, Indianapolis Colts, first game. Next game is a classic, Miami Dolphins versus New England Patriots. So, every single NFL fan, even if you aren't a fan, knows Tom Brady got traded to the Buccaneers this year. And last year was the reason Tom Brady got traded. And he just kind of wanted to leave. But every year, even when Tom Brady was on the Patriots, Miami Dolphins would somehow just pull off a miracle and beat the Patriots. A couple years ago, Miami Dolphins got that crazy, insane last play of the game touchdown. But I'm just saying they always get a miracle off the Patriots. So I'm going off of Miami Dolphins. Plus, they don't have Tom Brady, which is going to be a big fall apart. The whole team is just going to be thinking, we don't have Brady. We're not going to do good. So I'm going with Miami Dolphins that game. Next game, the Cleveland Browns versus the Baltimore Ravens. My two favorite teams in the NFL are the Browns and the Colts. The Browns, every single year, usually do pretty bad the first half of the season, and they start winning more games the second half, but never make the playoffs. Browns have never won a playoff game since they were Cleveland, before they were Baltimore. But I'm just saying, last year, the Browns and the Ravens went 1-1 against each other. But knowing the Browns, they usually do bad at the beginning of the season. They go 4-0 in their preseasons, but never win the first couple games. So I'm going with Baltimore on this one. Next game, the Chargers and the Bengals. So as we know, the Phillip Rivers, quarterback for the Chargers, went to the Colts this year, which is pretty cool. And the Bengals got a huge upgrade on their quarterback, meaning they got Joe Burrow, first pick, first round of the NFL 2020 draft. Well, I'm thinking of the Bengals. They might do pretty good this season. Not great, but I think they're going to start off not very good at the beginning of the season. People are going to think Joe Burrow's a bust. And then second half of the season, they're going to start doing pretty good and, start getting their team together, start, knowing who their team is, and just start getting better and better. But next season, they might do better. But this season, I'm going. They're not going to do very good. They just have to get used to their team and just how they play. So, next game, Titans versus the Broncos. Not really like a main game. These aren't two teams that everybody likes. But if I had to pick one, Titans are in the Colts division, so I kind of know how they play. Not great. Same with the Broncos. They used to be good, as we know. They won the Super Bowl a couple years ago. Sorry for my bird in the background. But I'm going with the Broncos for this game. Then the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Carolina Panthers. This is going to be a good game because Raiders is another team that usually does pretty well but never makes it to the playoffs. They got John Gruden as a coach, been their coach for a long time. So I'm just going to go with the Raiders because, Panthers aren't too great. Sky, I swear, please be quiet. Next game, Pittsburgh and Giants. Giants is just not a great team. They got rid of Eli. They're never really that good of a team. Pittsburgh is the Browns' biggest rivalry, but I hate to say it. People just sleep on Pittsburgh. Every year, they get robbed from the playoffs. I say when they get robbed, I mean they get robbed. 2 years ago, Baker threw a pick that ended the whole entire Pittsburgh season. Last year, they just are so unlucky. I kind of feel bad, but I don't at the same time. But this year, they probably are going to go to the playoffs, so I'm going with Pittsburgh on this one. I'll try to go a little faster this time. Next game, Seattle is a good team, but Falcons are also a very good team. I think they won the Super Bowl. No, I don't think they won the Super Bowl. But I'm going Falcons on this game. Next game, Lions and Chicago Bears. Thanksgiving classic. Lions always choke, though. But I'm just going with Bears, even though both teams aren't very good. Next game, the Eagles and the Redskins. I'm going with Eagles, all around decent team. Next game, Packers and Vikings. Vikings always clutch it up at the end of the season, but not at the beginning of the season, so I'm going with Packers. 49ers did amazing last season. I still think Ravens were the best team in the league, but they did lose in the Super Bowl to the Chiefs. But I think easy win, big blowout game for the 49ers right here. They're going to start off strong, but probably lose it towards the rest of the season. My gosh, Guy! Thank you. Please be quiet. Next game, Bucks and Saints. I'm going with Saints. Last game, LA Rams, good team. The Dallas is also another team that people sleep on, but I'm coming off the first game, Rams. Second week, I'm just going to, you already know my opinion, I'm just going to start going through them. 49ers again, and Seattle. I don't think Patriots are going to do good this year. Saints. Saints were an amazing team last year. Drew Brees got a couple records. He's one of the best QBs in the league. No doubt about it. No questions asked. Next game, Giants and Bucks. Tom Brady and Gronkowski going to the Bucks. A huge improvement for the team because they were never good, but this year they're just like, people are just coming in. Next game, Dallas. LA Rams. Who is this? Green Bay Packers and Arizona Cardinals. That was it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Oh. Wait, what? Where's everyone else? That's weird. Yeah, where's everyone else? Oh, there we go. Browns and Bengals. Bengals suck. I'm with Browns. I'm with Bills. Actually, I'm going to go with Dolphins. I think Dolphins are going to be a good year this year. Good team this year. Steelers, then Titans, Chiefs, of course. This is going to be a really good game. The Baltimore Ravens versus Houston Texans. Both of them are a star showing team. But last year, in my opinion, Ravens were just the best team in the league. Lamar Jackson, you can't stop. Unless he gets traded, I'm going with Baltimore any day. I think. There you go. So, here are these standings so far. You can look at your team. So, as you see, Browns, 1-1. Colts, 2-0. Next week, Miami Dolphins, Raiders. I'm going Raiders. Oh, this is another good game. I'm probably going to go with Steelers because they're just a really good team. Probably Colts. This is also an amazing game. It's also prime time, dude. Oh, it's the Super Bowl winning team versus the best team in the league. I really don't know. Both amazing quarterbacks. I don't know. I'm going to go probably with the Baltimore Ravens. LA Rams, Cleveland Browns, Eagles, Vikings. Oh, nope. There we go. Then Falcons, 49ers, Cardinals, Dallas, and then Saints. And here are the divisions. Browns, third in the league. Not third in the league, third in the division. The thing about the Browns division this year, they have the best team in the league and one of the most underrated teams in the league. So, and they also have the worst team in the league. So, I just hope the Browns will do really good. And Colts, they have a really trash division, so Colts are lucky. I don't know how they never make it to the playoffs, but next week, week 4. Denver Broncos, Bengals are going to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Then these. Then the Colts. Actually, I think the Bears are going to win, even though the Colts are pretty good. I just think Bears always pull off a really weird win in the middle of the season. Bucks. Oh, this is actually a really good game. Cowboys and Browns, but I think Browns will clutch it all. Browns always beat the hard teams, but lose to the easy teams. Just how the Cleveland State works. Dolphins, easy game, big blowout. Also easy game. Saints. And there we go. Here is the division. Browns division, of course, 4-0, 4-0, 3-1, and then 1-3. So, I have the Dolphins going 4-0. Very surprising. Next week, week 5. Kansas City Chiefs, Denver Broncos. You would think this game would be a big blowout. Bengals versus Baltimore. But I think Baltimore is going to come in this game cocky. And Joe Burrow is just going to pull it out. Houston. And, of course, I don't like saying this, but I think it's going to be the Browns. Cardinals, Pittsburgh. Probably 49ers, then Saints. Bucks, Falcons, LA, Dallas, and probably Vikings. Here we go. I got Steelers going 5-0. I think that's pretty accurate so far. Wait, did I not choose the Packers? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, teams on by Packers and Lions. Next week, Kansas City, Colts, Cleveland, biggest rivalry in the game. I might go to that game. Texans, Denver, Chargers, Philly, and Philadelphia. Why does it have like a little sleeping emoji? And then probably Detroit. Giants, Bears, Falcons. Oh, is that like the underdogs? Yeah, I think it is. Bucks, 49ers, and then probably Cardinals. There we go. Browns up there in first. Next, Browns. Good thing they're playing the Bengals. They lost to them last year, but I think that was good that they lost to them. Dolphins, Bills, Steelers, Broncos, Houston, 49ers, and probably Raiders. Philly, Falcons, Washington, Saints, Arizona, and probably Chicago. There we go. Browns going 6-1. You already know. Next week. Bengals. Probably Buffalo. Browns. Chiefs. Jacksonville. Rams. Colts. Cardinals. Packers. Saints. Seattle. Oh, you can do that. Philly. And Bucks. Next week. Baltimore. Houston. There we go. Seattle. Probably Carolina. Atlanta. Chicago. Arizona. Dallas. 49ers. Giants. Minnesota. This is going to be a good game. Probably Saints. There we go. Next week. I'm just going to start going through these weeks. Boom, boom. There you go. I'm not guessing. I'm actually, doing this for, Patriots over Baltimore. Yes, very much. Patriots aren't going to be a trash team. Even though Brady left, they're not going to be a trash team. Even though I do have them pretty low. I have the Patriots at... Where are they at? Oh, gosh. I didn't even realize that. There you go. Next week... Is that it? Yep. Next week. There we go. Actually, no, yeah. Bucks. Saints. Cardinals. Falcons. Bengals. And Houston. And Miami. Browns. Actually... There we go. There we go. 13. These are two bad teams, but I go to there. Next week. There we go. Week 15. 2 more after this. Bears, Seattle, Green Bay, Bucks. Upset game. I'm gonna go upset. Actually, Philly. No, probably Dallas. There we go. Final records. Actually, no, there's still 1 more week. There we go. There we go. Final records. Dolphins winning. I think the Eagles and Dallas division is going to be pretty accurate. Then down to the playoffs. Browns getting a bye. Probably Dallas, Philly, and Bucks. Houston, Pittsburgh, Colts next week. Probably Colts. And probably Texans, Browns, Bucks, and Saints. Then the AFC Championship. Browns and Bucks. Then the Super Bowl. Browns. There we go. That's my prediction for the NFL 2020 through 2021 playoffs. This is like the playoff bracket. I think it might happen. I think every single team on here, besides the Chiefs and the 49ers, didn't make it last year. So, it's my playoff. This is my prediction. I mean, hope you enjoyed it, guys. I know you think I'm crazy thinking that the Browns are going to have the third best record in the league, but it's just my prediction. So, hope you guys liked the video. You can make one yourself on your channel. And anyways, guys, peace out.